place, so let's just get right into it. Let's see what my dangerous plays have. What do we got going on? I'm just gonna throw this in here for now. Okay, thousands suffocate and sleep. Okay, yep. This is what happened after I chose who lived and died last time, so that's a little unfortunate. Today we're making the right choices. See if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. So we have the toxic waste issue, I believe is what he's referring to there. I would argue that the herbal industry taking over the medical field is a little iffy too, but I don't think that's exactly what he's referring to. Toxic spill. Investigating corruption. I think, yeah, the big one's the toxic spill. World being in a simulation. Okay. Scam artist. Look, man, I got bad news for you. A liar and a grifter, Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. You're terrible. You're just terrible. You're not a good candidate for living. Money launderer. Jeez. Got freaking Marty Bird over here. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income but avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Christopher. Come on, man. You're better than this. Angus Armitage. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all energy-related... I'm just gonna... Okay. Policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energy is for losers, apparently. I'm interested in keeping you alive. Lisa loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about the people living in the house they work at, and a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and used to blackmail the wealthy, and they do it... Dude, come on, guys. We got a bad crew over here. Janitor? I mean, he could clean up the mess. Help, at least. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with the leaf blower. What else is it for? Starting already at 6 in the morning, the toxic fumes the machine emits don't concern him one bit. Oh, you're digging your own grave there a little bit. Streetcar operator. When younger, Hakan was a driver, both ambulances and fuel trucks for the military. Now they drive a streetcar all across Cosmopolis City and have driven it for almost 3 decades. In their spare time, they watch a lot of television and solve all sorts of crosswords and puzzles. You're at least harmless. Look. 2 people have to die, spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Scam artist, what are you going to do to help? Come on, man. You're gone. Shadow Realm it is. Have fun. Nothing personal, Francois, aside from the fact that it is because you're a terrible person. We don't like grifters around here. Janitor, you're a hard worker. Money launderer, Marty Bird, perish. You perish. You don't have anything to add. Everybody else, I'm not going to kill people just because you're in a bad situation, you know? You all at least... Whether or not you seem helpful for the cause is irrelevant to me. I killed 2 people. Or sealed their fate, at least I didn't kill them. Who potentially just seem like bad people. Everybody else could have an objectively good way to help out, potentially, with what's going on here. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see what grave I'm digging myself today. Boss? Did I do good, boss? Do you approve of my choices?
Welcome, Grim.
Mm-hmm. Getting
It is the end of the week.
close to that performance review.
Performance review.
I think I've been doing good.
How do you think you have been doing?
Yeah. I think I made it. Okay, I'd say I wouldn't say crushing. It's a little insensitive when you're talking about lost lives.
Yes. Your answer has been recorded for the psych eval.
Let us look over your daily conduct.
I see the required
Yeah.
profile. Excellent.
This bodes well.
Well
Yeah.
for the
Sure.
evaluation. So it is time to get started.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yes. What about today?
Yeah.
Today.
Did the day go better?
Oh, everything seems to be getting better as we speak.
Inside check.
Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process.
That's fair.
Now,
All right.
where did I put those papers?
The numbers
Ah,
say
your
you
conduct
conduct over.
7 days has
yeah.
been most excellent. I am
See, loyalty Loyalty is the thing that makes me feel like I'm the bad guy here. I want to be loyal to the people, not necessarily just loyal to you. A raise, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize.
Award of Excellence. Perfunctory slaps. Claps. Slaps is a different thing. That's for after business hours.
Cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules.
More rules?
One gets used to them. If
Okay.
As such, your 7 days.
I've been hired.
Until tomorrow.
Thanks, boss. Can you tell your cat to keep her eyes closed? She's gonna have to get eye drops for an animal. Bedtime. All right. Whose fate am I sealing today? Let's give my award. Grim Reaper. For your contributions to the killing of many humans. Well, deciding I've made many humans live as well. Video of the month, janitor chasing a single leaf for 3 hours. He's not contributing to society in a very impactful way, but he's not hurting anybody. Air quality worsens, stress level of citizens rising, are leaf blowers the cause? He's got one leaf blower. He's got one leaf blower, right? Like what? Come on. Another forest cleared, an area turned into a coal mine. When will it end? Sun County's air quality worsening, rising usage of a fossil fuel to blame. Probably did that too. Popular political commentator dies of heart attack. How do offshore bank accounts actually work, and how do the extremely wealthy avoid paying tax? Interesting. What's the deal today? 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60 if possible. That's not even a hard no. But we got, so 2 people are living. Look at all these coins. I don't want anybody. Also, if you didn't watch the video today, I got a fidget spinner. That's what I spent my $900 on. Okay. Do I really have to move all of my coins one by one just so I don't get robbed by my greedy cubicle partner? Okay, what do we got? Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician. That's a lot of parts. Who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scraps and spare parts. You are above the age range that is suggested. It's unfortunate for you, I'm not gonna lie. Nature was not stingy when it comes to granting charisma into Mercury. A true silver tongue, this smooth talker could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling in being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included proselytizing into their orv? Jeez. I don't like the way you speak, boy. Kenzo Omura. Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they're slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Shawnee Russell. Shawnee is a peculiar pensioner who keeps roaming all around town with a kettle in hand, always mumbling about the kettle not being warm enough. No one seems to know what, if anything, is in the kettle. It is a mystery. Always mumbling. Is this a reference to... Oh, what's that game called? The one, like, Japanese... I can't even remember what it's called. Kermit Colt. Kermit has a warm, kind-hearted personality and does their best to keep troubled youth and marginalized people. Did I say keep? Oof, help. They are community activists and run a private practice for cognitive behavioral therapy when they aren't dealing with their grandkids. Okay. Look, let's separate them. You spare any humans aged between 35 and 60. You two are between those ages. No, you're not. You are. What? Yes. You two are between these ages. So it wants me to kill 2 of these people. Honestly. But I've killed you guys anyways. No. Yeah, no. You are a lock for life. No doubt about it. I like you. Oh, I thought I dropped my pen off the table. As for you, 3 humans have to die. Okay. So basically, 1 more person gets to live. And they want it to be this guy. Do any of you See, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. It says if possible. Parent. Sorry. Come on. It sounds like you got some problems, man. I'm not trying to judge here or anything, but it sounds like you just got your own mental stuff going on. You're not within the age range that needs to be protected, and you're one of like the older people, which I hate to make that big of a deciding factor, but you've lived your life in a way. Okay. One more person gets to live. So stingy was not stingy. I think instinctually it's this guy. Playing trade in the universe. Ugh. Let's break a rule. I haven't broken a rule yet. Let's break a rule. And it's not a hard rule. It is a light rule. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 people have died. 2 people have lived. We're gonna keep it going. See what kind of havoc this is gonna wreak. Best newcomer.
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good.
Listen up.
Great work.
You fulfilled your task adequately and all that.
However,
An emergency.
an
Oh,
emergency has
you didn't even
occurred
care. I
requires
kind of broke the rule.
utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days.
So you need me to be the boss, I understand. What's the emergency?
Okay, listen up and keep this to yourself.
What? This curl. Okay, yeah, I got you.
Some philosophers and researchers are attempting to set up a utopian community.
It's noble.
For the betterment, I must investigate their strategies for any flaws.
Okay, some hands-on stuff.
Anyway, while I am gone, another will be in charge.
All right.
Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave
Fair.
you without any supervision.
More freedom, sure, but it is not limitless.
Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports
Yeah,
as usual.
sure.
I will be informed. of
Who will I report to?
Why? You are already acquainted. It will be Lady Poddington, of course.
She seems a little too eager. That's one big name tag, too. I guess Poddington is a particularly long name. Alrighty. Well, I'm now subservient to a cat. What do we got going on?
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful widgets.
Ethereal resonator. No, not yet. Accelerate electromagnetic waves. Travel through the aether and then blast them at you. Okay. A seriously terror-inducing visage, but then again, who wouldn't want to look like an yeah. Can I afford both of these? I can. Yeah, no, just give me. It's basically. I'm just buying random stuff here. I'm not too interested in what you had to say, if I'm being honest.
Shiver me timbers.
Yeah.
Some might even call it music.
Would I like to trade 6 coins for your 1 coin? Not particularly. Take me up. Oh. Got to. I need a mirror. How do I get a mirror? Oh, I guess the tentacle is a part of my body. Motivational speaker commits suicide in jail. Oof. I didn't want it to go like that. That's a little sad. Editorial by youth psychologist inspires anti-bullying movement. Nice. Slithering in are lizard men pretending to be municipal officials. There's always a chance. I wouldn't outright say no, but more than likely no. Mysterious kettle elder goes missing during latest tour of the city. Where are the bees disappearing? Where are the bees disappearing? Submissions for my ordinary day photography contest now open. I'm not really too interested in most of those. Oh, this thing just changes the music. Delightful. 3 huh? So, right, after I left, mere moments, it seems to me, something happened to the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today, basically as a Grim for them. I have to decide which. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is out of my out of my depth here, if I'm being honest with you. Aloepicurus pratensis, also known as the meadow foxtail, is grass. Okay, grass. I swear, if I have to make another file about a blade of grass, I will quit. Every time a blade of grass dies, they have to... Okay, put it past me. How many do you have to die? 3 plants. I'm fond of the what are those called? Venus flytrap. Yeah, just read the first 3 words. Is hidden in the grass next to a small path to the local honey farm. It almost got stepped on by a farmer, a dog, a horse, and 2 children. It has good living conditions with plenty of food available every day. It sounds like you got a good situation going for you. Jobless. Get a job. Javabarba globifera, which is like a D&D character name all the way, with a common name Rolling Hen and Chicks, is a tiny succulent who likes sunbathing. It lives on the seaside between the rocks next to a seagull nest. I want some music. Give me some music. It lives on the seaside between the rocks next to the seagull nest, never moving, enjoying the small things in life like not being eaten by a snail or not having a seagull scream at it for a moment. Dude, amen, brother. Scheffalera arboricola, also known as Lisa, is the houseplant of a photography student. In many cases, it has been over or underwatered. However, it has quite a high tolerance for neglect and poor growing conditions. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. And we got you. This is going to be a hard choice because all of these... Oh, parent. Look, parent. Agaritina, also known as a white snake root or rich weed, is a plant that grows on a cow pasture. It is a half-meter tall and has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its small seeds with fluffy white tails into the wind. Look, this is the only one that is an objective, like, lock for me because it's doing the one thing life is meant to do, and it's creating more life. Yes, you live. So that means I think I get one more plant who gets to live here. Companion, photosynthesis, pest control. Sorry, jobless. I hate to make that the deciding factor, but in terms of plants, you know, you didn't have a whole lot of other selling points. You're chilling there, you know. I'm gonna age 14. Also, you are old. You are old compared to the other plants. A blade of grass. You are but a fart in the wind, my friend. Goodbye. Wait, hold on. Did I already kill too many? No. Maybe. Yes. Okay, then you two get to live. Right? No. One more has to die. I'm not trying to click that. Okay. Yes. So either the companion or the pest control. In my opinion, given that I'm a human who is not particularly fond of plants, I think I'm more inclined to get rid of the companion here. You know, she already neglects it, and I know these kind of people. You know, you got a plant there just for decoration more than anything. I'm not calling her a bad person. She does give the plant a name, which is an added benefit. That does give me the idea that she is more invested in the life of the plant, but I don't think she'll mourn it that long. Goodbye. Also, this one will keep the bug death department in business. Can I not write on you? Okay. I have no idea how this will affect the world, but yes. Alrighty. Are you gonna be mad at me, cat? I think you and I should be relatively on the same playing field. Do you talk? This is just a delightful image. The cat lies sprawled on the table, ignoring your presence. I'm not gonna go that. This is a professional meeting. So, rotates herself. She mutters and then places her paw upon some documents littering on the table. The cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. I'm doing a good job. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. Well, this was see you tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. This is fine. I feel like I'm in a good place. She didn't like hiss or scratch, which are two of my least favorite things that cats do. Maybe my two, well, you know. More money for Grim. Alright, we are back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be immediately are intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos, we bolster order, etc. 2 people have to die. What's the deal with the plant situation? Bees on the verge of extinction. Did I do that? Invasive species of weeds take over local farmlands. Farmers move cattle to barns while burning weeds. But I don't like it. Look at this cute video of angry cat eating grass and meowing at the same time. What a way to go. Yeah, there's 2 people have to die. It's a 50-50 shot, guys. I could flip the coin for this one, but I'm not going to. Kyo has lived in 4 different countries, finally settling down at the Sun City wine region, where they now work as a viticulturist, farmer, I suppose, of some kind. They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding, and have 7 grandchildren who visit often. They have somebody there for them. Important to me. Gone are the days of descending into the darkened depths of deep caverns, drill in hand, but Rufus remembers them fondly nonetheless. It was a time of danger, but also of exploration and accomplishment. Now retired, Rufus spends their time in an old folks' home, dispirited. Ah, that's very sad. Can Kyo's kids visit Rufus? Aisling Pole, seismologist. When just a kid, Aisling went through a terrifying earthquake. Obstinate by nature, they decided to confront their fear by studying to be a seismologist. These days, they lead a research team at a Mountainhead earthquake monitoring station. Okay. I think you're doing good work, I would say. Ashaki loves nature and enjoys planning, so they decided to put these 2 together. Their main expertise is in environmental restoration, reintroducing balanced habitats into abandoned industrial areas. They're an avid drawing enthusiast, often seen sketching wildlife and metaphor. Based off what's going on in the news with the wildlife kind of popping off in a way that's not particularly conducive to general life, you get to live. You have a little bit of expertise there. You'll potentially contribute something profound to the world. Everybody else, seismologist, gosh, I hate to do it. Okay. The age thing is, it really hurts, but she could be saving lives monitoring these earthquakes. You know, I mean, you're providing food. You're just chilling, man. You know, you did a good job beforehand. You're still doing your thing, but you're not like profoundly impacting the world in a crazy way. I don't want to be mean here, but I think Aisling's got my vote. Not purely just on the fact that she's one of the younger ones, but she also is, I don't know. I don't love earthquakes, so if she could help me figure out when to avoid them, that's just something that I would prefer. All right, keep it moving. Hello, Cat. Time for my performance review for the day. Oh, stand stuff. Did I mess up? Cat paces around on the table as if annoyed and irritated. Cat notes while casually twirling around on her spot, pawing at the table. Take this to mean that I'm doing well? Cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. Swift nod toward the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. Can you at least give her like some kind of like Morse code way of communicating with me? What's going on at the store down here? I don't think I have that much money, but still interested nonetheless.
Ah, perhaps you require a delightful.
Dude, give me the mirror.
Significant friend.
Yeah.
Oh, tis what pill? A proper.
If I can afford it, I'm getting it.
Smokes are deadly.
I just want my desk to be impossibly. Ooh, cactus cannot afford. What's going on? I want to go to the bar with my boys. Gentlemen? Bummer. Go up. Okay. I could finally go into the dressing room. Hello?
Hello. Kind of you to finally answer.
Okay. Who are you?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind.
What does this mean? Okay.
We are Angst ex Milio. We are nothing.
Good to know. Alright, you're building it up a little bit more than necessary.
If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
I thought I was death. What does what feel?
You know, dying. You do remember, right?
Is this the big plot twist?
Be seeing you, reader. It's a grim
What
world.
the heck was that? Nothing too crazy. Oh. Oh my god, I can be so... Oh my gosh, I can be a human too. I didn't know that's what the cigarettes would do. Dude, I mean, you gotta go with Cthulhu here. You can't even, like, see him during the day, but... This looks absolutely metal. Alrighty. Can I speak to the voice in my head?
Hey there. Taken many lives lately?
A tremendous amount. Why do you ask?
The ones you haven't taken yet.
Yeah, they seem fine. I mean, I wouldn't say it objectively either of those.
Land and sea for an endless rush of resources. For profit. Soon they'll choke in the fumes of their own creation.
Almost certainly.
The stench of poisonous rot slowly creeps into the air.
Well, you're just here to make me feel bad. Good to know. We all have coworkers like that. Spawn mail. Excuse me. I see your hands will be kept mighty busy today. Yes, tragedy and catastrophes happen. More often than anyone would prefer, yes. Yet, in the very end, it is all fair, is it not? Quota for the day. Spare anyone with a medical background. Why is this red? What did you do? I'll read you in a moment. 3 humans, people with a medical background get to live. Many lives saved as dedicated researcher warns Cosmopolis City in the nick of time. Nice science community calls to increase funding at the Mountainhead lives will be saved. Fire at the Asterian Assisted Living Facility claims 1 life. Oh, it's only 1, but fire, sheesh. Deserted sand quarry turned into an ecological sanctuary attracts rare bird species. That could come back to be bad, but sounds good as of now. Death of viticulturist drastically lowers the overall quality of wines from Sun County. Bad, but not world-ending. What's your deal? Michael has been a dedicated worker at the... Okay, Grim, yes, you, listen up. Why are you such a tool, sitting at your desk, going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all the profiles today, all of them. Prove you're not completely useless. Doom? I wish you would have said, leave them to live. It's got the Stanley Parable kind of situation going on right now, I'm feeling. Okay. Okay. Heads, we listen blindly. Tails, we'll either continue doing our job or do the opposite and let everybody live. Alright. Sayonara, losers. You're gonna hate this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a certified rule breaker. Something that will certainly not make the cat happy. I'm assuming this is the lady in the mirror who's telling me to just basically get myself fired. Sorry, I was holding a lot of the papers upside down. I didn't notice that I was dooming all of these people. Oh, God. Let's see how this should just be horrible. This should really cause many problems in my day-to-day life.
Hello? Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Right. Very good. Listen, you are not supposed to mark every profile to death. All our choices have serious
Why would you do this?
Why would you do this?
Felt like the right thing to do? Maybe? I don't know.
Cannot. I am on a... Sir, leave me. I have urgent matters to attend to.
Not just give you the phone now. Where was I?
Yes. Grim, you have acted with severe carelessness. The equilibrium of the world.
Yes, I agree.
I know it is not easy making these decisions, but I hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future.
You see, man, I just feel like I'm on the bad team right now. And that was my way out. But then again, I don't like the fact that my way out was just murdering a ton of people. I got no money. No more fidget spinners for me. Alright. The world is a wondrous thing. You would not believe what I have seen out there, even within the ruins. Now, would you kindly try to help out the survivors of the turmoil of yesterday? An unforeseen logic guides our hand, but a logic nonetheless. Spare any students. No more red papers. Nothing too wild going on. The tragic demise of Anatoly Azarov. Read the full story here. Grave robber found dead with a bite mark on their neck. Spooky. Check out these awesome personal jetpacks, bro. Yes, please. 3 people have to die. Any students get to live. Kagosi is on the verge of finishing a proposal for a delivery system infrastructure based on low-cost drones. Is it 3? 3. It would use cutting-edge drones to safely and effectively transport food from stores and restaurants to people. They got the idea while looking at a stressed food delivery person on a bike in the rain. Nice. Ewald Buddy. Ewald Buddy, a child prodigy, has been performing brain surgery since the age of 18. They're well established as a medical professional in academia. Just and in practice. Ewald is addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal risk. I don't like that in a neurosurgeon. But 14 years of experience kind of tells you what you can do. Kelsey Hadley. Kelsey specializes in children psychology. Is it everybody, any students? So not with an educational background. Kelsey specializes in children's psychology. They want to be a mother and a kindergarten teacher. Their main hobbies are watching and criticizing films and swimming. So yeah, you got your first student there. Serena Masvidal is an electrician, an avid electronics enthusiast. Serena has continued working as an electrician well into their retirement. Although their grandkids keep telling them to retire, especially due to bad eyesight, their love for the job will always win. Okay. Saskia has a penchant for studying in general. They're not really trying to get anywhere or achieve anything specific at the moment. They're just learning all that comes within their field of view. This approach may at least get them on the college challenge quiz team. Philip is a very random guy, meaning they enjoy chaotic and odd behavior. For example, they love playing pranks their friends and conducting occult rituals. They also have a personal catchphrase of "stay out of harm's way," and they are fond of animal skulls. Jeez, Philip. You got the students here. I think we had one more student, right? Saskia, maybe? Okay. So essentially, no option here. It wants me to let these 3 people live, let the other 3 people die. Correct? You know, I think even if I'm going to be the inside man, I need to stay on his good side in many ways. So I am going to follow the rules this time. You'll live. You'll live. You'll live. You'll die. You'll die. And my good man Philip, you're the only one that I don't feel too terrible about. The skull thing is not inherently evil, but at least a little occult and weird. All done. Buzzer. Water. I go up. I didn't even know pressing up on the keyboard would be the fastest way to go about that. Boss still isn't home. Still dealing with the Dwight of the office. The cat seems to be in a slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. So can't believe how fluffy you are. Psst, kitty cat, time for the review. Wake up, cat. I would. The cat sluggishly sniffs the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. Cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds and turns away, seeming pleased. Can I ask you some questions? What do you think of fate? Perplexed. Well, what do you think of death? I didn't even mean to click that one. Indicating her value as a discussion partner. She blinks at you, perplexed. The cat shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely indecipherable. What do you think of the comments? Yeah, nah, this is fine. I didn't learn a whole lot, but you know, it was maybe thinking we could get some information out of there. Just gonna continue rolling down. I'm gonna go to. You guys got anything for me?
Hey, watch your step. The world
All right.
will soon be the king of dust and rubble.
Sounds pretty sweet.
People
Yeah.
should just stop being poor.
That's not what I said. That's
Stop
not
being
what I said.
uneducated and uncultured. Start a savings account. All that jazz.
You're making me look bad.
Scarcity creeps ever closer. That is the kingdom
Alright, well.
rule.
Wrong
Think
thing.
of it as a blind.
Keep on moving. Bedtime again. To work. To work. To work. Do your job. Will do. I had been. Yesterday, at least. Lucky day, or is it? Ah, the unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. Where are my papers? Total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. The cat took my papers. The cat took my papers. Well, I don't... I'll at least read these first. Thousands of already low-paid delivery workers lose jobs to carrier drones. Maybe you could find somewhere else. Renowned neurosurgeon survives breaking most bones in body after near-fatal fall from a skyscraper for dangerous stunt. Black magic is a danger to the youth. House fire caused by loose wires. Investigation finds. Suppose I'll just take the L on this one. Darn cat. Trying to get me in trouble with the boss. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on with my files. It continues brushing yourself indifferent to your confusion. Did you do something with them?
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, goodness. Grim, I heard that. I understand the job can be stressful.
Am I gonna get yelled at for no reason?
Do not come but you cannot let everybody live. Such action, that is what I am for. Trust me.
The cat stole my files.
Could you repeat that? All I hear is...
I'll keep saying it.
No matter. You know what the job entails, Grim. I employ...
Well, now it is an equilibrium because I let everybody die once and I let everybody live this time.
Think before you act. That is all.
Real nice. You think you're real funny. The cat was like 4 desks back. Did I do good today?
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's
What does that mean?
suspicious.
What is?
All of it. The profiles, the tasks.
I would agree with that statement.
Too clean. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper.
I did.
Yeah. Listen. Shh. They're probably eavesdropping.
All right.
Now,
Who
let's
is...
be off.
I'm just trying to do my job, you know. I want to be a good guy.
Look at the march of death. A dust storm that suffocates.
Can you speak in anything other than poetry? Yeah, sure.
Gaze upon what? Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing?
Absolutely.
An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lies.
Yeah, but it's got to be done somehow, right? It's efficient.
What makes you think you're
Absolutely
throwing
nothing.
out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight? We shouldn't.
Yeah.
Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution.
You really are just
Seeing you.
being basically like 0% helpful about the situation oh, I thought the cat got to me again. Jeez. Oh my gosh, so many papers. Fracking linked to earthquakes, new research confirmed. Troubling trend of construction flaws being hidden on the rise. Did I read that? Hidden on the rise. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. 5 people have to die. Anyone related to transportation industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle. Wait. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle. To die? Or to live? So it wants the people on the left to die? I'm going to follow the rules this time. Transportation industry. Taxi truck driver. Look against us. I don't feel good about this at all. But 1 down. Real estate, soldier, unemployed. Zygmunt likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza without even live streaming it at all. What kind of nerd? What kind of nerd doesn't at least live stream? They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Look, man. That's just a putt. Always cheerful, Rosalie was born too grim. Listen, sorry I took so long. You made the choice and got it censored for it, sure. But I had to test you. To know if you have what it takes, I won't ask anything that big again. But I ask for your trust. And for small acts of defiance. You should let this one live, stand against fate's rules, and I will show you what lies beneath. I'm a sucker for sticking it to the man. Okay. 3 more people have to die. And I think it has to be some of these people. Family of soldiers going back generations, as much they felt had little choice but to follow the same path. They are now returning from their second tour at Faradin, although they're really not into this whole military thing at all. Poor guy. Worked in real estate for 20 years, got a nice house, they'll sell it. Got a crooked house, they'll sell that too, even fetching a high price. Some deficiencies must be concealed, of course, but money is money, right? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Rajesh. Rajesh is in the fracking industry for the money. You can die. Right? That was a little too fast, but fracking is... BoJack Horseman taught me that it's bad. They're determined to rise on the career ladder. Even this said, fracking leads to earthquakes. You're doing it for the money? I have to kill some people? You're not making a good case to be alive. Rock climber. They can handle even the most difficult patients. Take great care to do the job correctly. I think basically it wants me to kill these people. And I think, if I'm gonna miss heaven, why do it by 2 inches? If somebody over here deserves to die, then I'm already breaking the rule once, so might as well. I need to kill 2 more? Yes. I'm getting old, I hate to say it, but they can handle even the most difficult patients. You're saving lives, okay? You can live. It's 2 people alive. And then, so... What is it? 2 of you get to live, 2 of you get to die. Getting old. I don't think any of these people are doing, like, bad stuff, if I'm being honest with you. Was hindered. So, let's see. Okay. Head's left, tail's right. And then head's top, tail's bottom. Sorry, Krista. It was a 25% chance and you just got... Oh, boy, I meant to kill you, Krista. Uh-oh. Well, looks like I thought you won the semifinals, but honestly, just a slip of the mouse. Nothing personal, kid. All right. Rock climber and the mare. Tails the mare. Farewell, Chloe. You lived a life that was too dangerous, and your body could not take it. I'm not making the rules, I'm just enforcing them. You live. And then just a little heart. This one's for you, man. That's my boy, the mayor. He's making change. It was a good day. A day that will certainly make the cat mad. I think I'm going to do real poorly on my performance review. Actually, let's talk to the cloud before my performance review.
See? What did I tell you?
You told me what?
The others conspiring behind
Okay,
your
the
back.
cat, yeah.
You saw the result. They waited for you to let the guard down, whispering.
Oh, so she's saying that the other deaths are the cat didn't even take it. They framed the cat. Tell me.
They'll make you fail.
Why do they want me to get
Or
fired?
are you
That's just more work for them.
trying to fail?
No, I'm not trying
Keep
to
them
fail.
guessing and watch
Well,
them.
somebody's trying to get me to... Are they writing the notes? Are you writing the notes? I thought you were writing the notes. I'm locked. I thought this was a mechanics-based game, but I'm truly locked up in
I have returned.
the situation.
Did you miss me?
I like our chats.
Great. I'm
Yeah.
glad. So, okay. Yes.
Okay.
But before that, we must quickly check your... Where did I place
Yeah, I
them?
messed up, didn't I?
Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the
Wait, I
more
thought I was
important
messing
evaluation.
something up there. All right. Wait patiently.
Grim.
Don't dig the grave deeper.
In essence, you are a solid
Yeah.
and dedicated.
Yeah.
There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
The rules are there for a reason.
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium.
I've been breaking some rules. I've been breaking
All
some rules.
that matters. One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull?
All right. Well, if you're going to insult me,
You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all?
it's the goal.
Now,
But now you're making me feel bad about it.
Granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation
Ultimate.
is in 2 weeks.
You guys just keep ramping up these evaluations. Jeez. I really thought I was going to fail there. He didn't even notice that I messed up today.
Back from our booty, are ye?
The Infernal Illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much of anything, because that's how things... I don't know what that means. But it's expensive, so I want it. This is the most expensive. Flex troll disquietingly inside the glass globe, never settling. In the middle of the storm stand figures too difficult to discern. Yeah, I would like that.
Scuttle me both, why don't you?
It just sounds cool.
Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day. And the
Okay,
cave at
well,
the bottom of an ocean.
look,
But
man.
I did die about a week later.
Okay, nothing personal, but there's more to this thing going on that you don't even... It's just above your pay grade, buddy. It's above my pay grade, too. It's truly making my life, unironically, a living hell. But, this is just glorious. Cloudy with a chance of annihilation. I wonder if I do something that's could, like, I don't know, tell me what to do. I'm assuming I want the peace flag to go up. But for now, just sit there. Mayor cuts ribbon in new mall. People clap. Damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of youth. New CT scan machine design proposed by prominent radiologist enters prototype stage. Exciting. That's a good one. That really makes you feel good. Locals light a bonfire made from car tires and aquarium wallpaper in memory of beloved cab driver. They were a gem of this neighborhood, comments a local lady. I'm very sorry, my friend. I'm very, very sorry. Rockworm Peak claims another victim. Climber's charity of choice gets a massive amount of support. Past performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. Will be a tough day. Be attentive. 6 people have to die. Jeez. 3 with a scientific background. 2 people 30 or younger. Humans are easily corrupted. Okay, basically, 2 people get to die. No, 2 people get to live. Total. Because we have 8. And they're probably going to be over 40 years old. Or over 20? 30? Inventor, scam artist. Look, man, 6 people dying, your job is scam artist? Not good. You know what, honestly, you just get the insta-click. You die. Sorry. It's not like the worst thing you can do in the world, but it's not necessarily an honest way to live. It's objectively not. Poacher. 30 or younger have to die. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. Is that illegal? It could be illegal. Ingold works on a farm where they do the usual farm stuff. They used to work at a high-stress economics position, but got really sick of the anxiety and decided to swap it out for some tranquil manual labor. It was a pretty pointless job anyways. It's like the Stardew Valley life. Damien is a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new series of mineral formations appearing mostly in the tundra regions. This phenomena exhibits a shimmer and they're often shaped like human arms. Damien is on the verge of a breakthrough. What? It's appearing mostly in the tundra regions. This phenomenon, wow. It's like he's gonna find Aang. When the okay, who are the young people I'm looking at? 2 young people have to go. Petty thief. It's petty, but it's thiefy. Sorry, buddy. A lot of people have to die today. That's one of my underage people. So now, 19. After a year being broke, homeless, and unhappy, they found themselves back at home, where they. What's up, buddy? Ron went on a backpacking trip around the world to discover themselves. After a year being broke, homeless, and unhappy, they found themselves back at home, where they decided to take up some nice and quiet sheep herding. Adam, the situation, don't let him break through Malala. Okay, I won't. I need 4 more people to die. One of them has to be under 30 years old. I already killed Garrett because he is a scam artist, and that's just an insta-lock. And we got the petty thief, Mr. Oladipo. Debo. Geographer, literary critic, adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen. They realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot directly be poked with pens. What is that? Something about that eyebrow is just evil. This thing is like getting in, like blocking some stuff. Oops. Alrighty. I think I gotta choose between Ron here, Ingold, and Amita. Yeah, what a nerd. Adam, what are you thinking? Who here has to die? Broke farm boy. Researcher, when not working, they take their pile of dogs. Drive around in their vintage car even though the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they have no personality or political views whatsoever. You got a glass of milk. She's kind of on the top of my personal list. You got 2 farm boys, actually. But they got really sick of anxiety. This is Stardew Valley. I feel like Stardew Valley, it's Amanita by a mile. The button knows. You die. Nothing personal. Goodbye. Okay. It's not saying they're gonna live because I still gotta kill 3 more people, but at least we got that out of the way. Okay. I'm thinking like Bookworm goes. Yeah. You know. Everybody else is on the very least not a bad person. Poacher's just, she's like not even a person. Poacher is just, I don't even know, like it says she hunts mountain cats. I don't know if that's illegal, but it just doesn't sound good. I'm thinking we need 3 more people to go. I'm thinking you take Henry to the Shadow Realm it is. Okay. 2 live, 2 die. I think, yeah. This guy's 19. Like, I just would not feel good. Poacher should go. Bookworm too. Yeah, I agree. You live. You're the youngest by a long shot. Poacher, you're gone. So now we are down between Damian Watts, the geographer on the verge of finding Aang, appearing mysterious new series of mineral formations appearing mostly in the tundra regions, and they're often shaped like human arms. This guy is doing something weird. And then you got this guy who's living the Stardew Valley life. There's just something absolutely chaotic about what this guy's up to. And the facial hair. And just the diamond chin. I think we gotta go in gold. I know you're a little younger, buddy. You haven't really aspired to everything that you want to do, but it just has to be done. I gotta know what this guy's on to. Damien. I wouldn't say you were a lock, but you lived nonetheless. Let's see, did we get everything right? 2 humans aged 30 or younger. Oh wait, I didn't even think about the science background. I might have broke that rule. Science background? 3 people. Farms? That's almost scientific. Oh, dude, absolutely. I don't think I killed any science background people. I don't think I had enough science background people to kill, so that rule was getting broken either way. Oh, here we go. Let's see what the big boss says. Alrighty. Sir, did I do good?
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well.
I'm doing pretty good.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Yeah, the cat was basically useless. I would say I saw a lot of pain and suffering. It was sad. Not necessarily gonna break me quite yet.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters.
Mm-hmm.
I see you have marked the approval.
Yeah.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome.
I agree with you.
Oh, speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career.
2 weeks.
Are you
2 weeks of life as well. Yeah, basically in my, I don't know if you were here for this, Adam, but in my last evaluation, you told me that I wasn't breaking the rules enough.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
Origin of the rules. How long is a day anyway? Yeah, I mean,
What do you mean?
do you pick what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world and the people therein create the situation
Without,
themselves.
okay.
Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data.
Sweets.
Calculate the parameters for the necessary.
Fair enough.
We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices
All right.
can modify.
You know what? That makes sense for me. How long is a day?
The complexity of
Not
time.
fixed and stable
I am
NVIDIA.
sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering
I've killed a lot of
the
people.
and magnitude of anything else.
Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
The store. I'm like a soup more than a person.
Anything else?
What is... This is a weirdly specific question.
I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing.
Got a Knives Out
less
fan.
violent and imperialistic. Anything else?
Yeah, we're good.
Until
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Good night, buddy. Get your cat less of a freaking tag to hang on its neck. It's gonna have spine problems.
Yes, you did it, Reaper.
What did I do?
Your grandeur grows with every passing moment.
Okay.
Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
What are you rambling about?
Nothing. Carry forth your deed of dark. Already getting a bit late as we speak.
All right.
The dust
Your
may
conversations with me are as useless as they normally are. Appreciate it. I'm gonna mix up my dude. I'm thinking we'll go full edgy. Or just full chaos. It's like Jared Leto's Joker. Is there anything I can buy at this store?
Ahoy!
300
A
coins.
pleasure to see ye again.
I can buy some glasses. Sure.
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? Ye can't.
Sorry, man. I'm not here. You're like but a mere side character in this whole story. Oh, went past my. What do the glasses do? Oh, I can be a female now. It said to buy glasses. We'll go female edgy Jared Leto. Gotta go to work. Less papers today, please. 4. Ooh, okay. What happened in the news? End of day, researcher eaten at their lab by bugs used for research. That's intense. Oh wow, what a horrible way to go. The end of day draws near. Already the bugs rebel. There's no escape. Was he tweeting this from the area? New highly conductive and strong material named Danium found to be highly toxic. Hundreds of industrial companies frantically purging their factories. I did that. That's my bad. Shouldn't have let the dude go and search for the avatar. Critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing himself with a pen. It's poetic. Poacher mauled by death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Pancaked by drunk dump truck full of mountain cats. Inventor drowns in first attempt to start the construction of an underwater city. It's pretty sweet. Okay. This is a classic 50-50 debate. Let's mix up the music. How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. Quote for the day. 2 humans had to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle must die. Okay. I think he's saying Kathleen and Price have to die, but I'm not following the rules today. I'm making my own choices. Let's see. Economic policy strategist. Kathleen wrote the book on economic planning literally. The last 5 years, they've argued for a new way to organize and systematize labor and the production of resources, and for a different distribution of capital, which often revolves around renegotiating regulations and corporate oversight. You're bland. You're bland. Right after graduation, Caleb went to work at the Acedia Institution, where they have been researching strange experimental pathogens. The goal is to achieve a potential breakthrough in human cell regeneration. Pretty dangerous job, as it oftentimes involves the use of very sharp instruments. Eve has been struggling after dropping out of college. They survived by tutoring high school kids on various subjects like maths and chemistry. They recently found a surprisingly good deal on a house. Things are finally looking up. And Price started their photography career by taking tasteful nudes, but soon got bored and decided to turn toward nature photography instead. They stalked the countryside for glorious vistas and sometimes even aim their camera at birds and wildlife. Honestly, I think I'm feeling Caleb right now. Caleb is trying to create cellular regeneration, which may just lead to me getting fired from this job. So you live. Okay. Caleb, you're a lock. And then, of these people, do I want Ife to live? Because that is what they're telling me to do. Ife lives. He's turning it around. He's finally got a job. There's nothing bad about these people, you know. I mean, a photographer, she's just doing her thing. Kathleen Holmes is teaching people how to be economically stable. Guy with the nudes will get destroyed if you kill him. True. That's very, very true. Price. Is Price a dude? Something. All of the things say they, so I guess it could go either way, but something awful will happen for sure. Yeah. All right. You think we kill Kathleen? I'm feeling Kathleen. She's left her mark on the world. She's written a book. She's already changed the world. Kathleen. Yeah, I think Kathleen gets iced. All right. A full life of 39 years. All right. I'm relatively... Oh, wait, I messed up. Oh, the boss is going to be very mad. I accidentally made one too many people live. Wait, who else was... I think I was confused that whole time, honestly. Yeah. I was supposed to kill. All right, well, the boss will not be happy here. But, you know what? He wanted me to buck the trend of listening to the rules. You know what? Kathleen, you're the only one that goes. Alrighty. Hey, buddy.
Grim, my fellow colleague.
Yeah, sure.
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction.
Yeah, you do you.
I have much experience.
I think so. I believe I was. Oops. Yeah, go for it.
Why not?
Yeah.
I shall continue my contemplation. You have marked fewer profiles
I know.
than necessary.
I'm sorry, boss.
No choice but to log a reprimand. It is
That'll be on your permanent record.
here. I do not understand how this keeps happening.
I'm 3 weeks old.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my delivery.
Absolutely. I'm the good guy here. Yep. All right, no money. Straight to bed. Sleep for dinner. Okay. Back at it. Your performance of late implies you may not be as motivated as you ought to be. Well, to even out the number of humans, we will try another new structural method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Absolute speed demon. They cruise at utterly ridiculous speeds all around Cosmopolis City, delivering miscellaneous packages to various people and companies with their stoic demeanor and calm nerves. All right. Dominic Toretto's getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Reggie graduated from clown school a long time ago, but the search for a paying clown gig has been unfruitful. They keep making balloon animals in their tiny apartment in the fear of losing the finesse. Oh, this is a very, very sad existence. They also stay in character 24/7, which some people find creepy. Yeah, no, that sounds horrifying. Reggie. Get it together, Reggie. Emmanuel Snow. What is history anyways? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power. And even then, it's full of mistakes and errors. That is why Emmanuel has grown ever more interested in teaching alternate theories to their students. Ugh. Emmanuel. I understand school isn't always... Okay, actually, let's see what my actions did now I think about it. Human regeneration just around the corner, or just a pipe dream. Esteemed author of economic research struck in a failed car accident. Tough, pancaked. High-quality photo of an extremely rare bird. Wins first prize at National Nature Photography Competition. Good for him. Good for him. Will the police finally do something about this highway menace? Yeah, I'm with you. Emmanuel. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're not smarter than anybody else. All I have to do is kill the people on the bottom row. She, living a dangerous life. She knows that her fate is potentially dangerous. So dangerous, in fact. I meant to give her a mustache. Instead, I just gave her some... This is a haunting image. I feel bad. Okay, goodbye. Hopefully that doesn't carry on in the afterlife. And Reggie, look, Reggie. You can't walk around in a clown costume all the time. That's just, come on, man. I'm not saying you're dying just because of it. I'm saying you're dying because you're on the bottom row, but I feel less bad because of that. Let's see, who's getting to live? Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through novels, novellas, short story collections, etc., one after the other. Now they regret their earlier decision as they're afraid they'll die before they get to read all these books. You won't. Not on my watch. You live, you read. Continue. Vivian. Vivian works with children with learning disabilities and helps them learn musical instruments. They also sing in a choir. This is wholesome. You're a good person. Good job, Vivian. Kaiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying the impoverished region with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. The top row is just some slam dunks. Adewale, a former teacher of special education, got a theme here, turned their attention towards diplomacy after the conflict in Quilon a decade ago. Since then, they have demonstrated themselves a peerless orator. Diplomacy is easier than caring for kids, after all. These are good people. I feel good about this one. As for my boy, Emmanuel, do better. Just do better. I hope they get to see their death reflections. Just do better, man. You were trusted with the education of children. Hopefully you can read my handwriting. I think I did good today, boss. I followed your instructions to a T. Teacher's pet. Teacher's pet.
Deathspawn. I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
All right, let's just kill them all.
They exist. Their presence still seems.
This guy just has my own inner monologue.
Would it all not be simpler without them?
Let's say we need them. They're
System of mutual dependence.
yeah.
Yet we have some hold on the steer.
Honestly, it's all way over my head. That's what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, it's just beyond me.
Never mind my ramblings. Acknowledge your patience. And
Thank you.
well, I appreciated the discourse. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Slipped my mind.
Well, yeah,
it
I
is
want
that
you to
important.
acknowledge me when I'm doing a good job, not just when I'm doing a bad
It
job.
seems you marked the proper amount of profile.
I did.
Now depart. I have things.
Depart. That's just such a commanding way to tell somebody to leave. Adam, do you want to... We could hop in Discord, pivot, and do some showdown if you want. If you got your computer set up or something like that. Just a suggestion. Potentiality.
Batten down the hatches.
What do we got here?
'Tis a storm of sail.
Ears of the beast. Cat ears would look really nice on me. I like the idea of a powerful lamp.
Ye know why I was the scourge?
I don't need to.
With the fishes now,
I don't need your story. Oh, I thought I'd be able to afford that. Oh, I was very confused about the money I had. It's your call. If you want to play Showdown, I will play Showdown right now. But I was just, since you're here anyways, I was thinking potentially a better way to get you involved. But it's up to you. You tell me.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Just hanging out. I'm not a killer.
Sure you are.
I just simply check the boxes.
How many lives have you taken? Do you even count?
Okay, sounds good. Sounds
Look
good.
a bit grim, doesn't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim.
Stop roasting me. It's my name. Don't wear it out.
Believe it's no wonder fate picked you for the correct.
All right, I'm sick of roasting me. Do I get the tabaxi skins? Oh god. I'll have to put an age gate on the stream if I choose one of these characters. Let's go back to this sweet looking dude. Is it time for the job? Alrighty. Let's get to work. Busy day ahead of me. Citizens of Ayaria getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Body of teacher found in ravine after they went out for search of the existence of extraterrestrial life. Look, I didn't like the guy, but body in a ravine is just tough. Daredevil delivery driver crushed by falling debris when sudden earthquake strikes Cosmopolis City. Tensions cooling as diplomacy brings warring parties to a negotiation table. Massive wildlife threatens to engulf the whole Hawaiian region of Suns County. Black holes set to end all life. Make my job pretty easy. Just have to check a lot of boxes. Eric, hello, my friend. Scientists discover a new strain of super tuberculosis. Super tuberculosis. Wow. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often. And I have just the thing for it. Kill other profile. Every other profile has to die. You know, I get to choose. So essentially, he wants at least like 4 people to die. I'm not necessarily going to follow the rules to a T this time. I'm just going to see. This red paper. For decades, Marie has driven Grim. Okay. This is when the lady in the mirror tries to talk to me and tell me to do something bad. You need to keep your eyes open, listen, think. Have you noticed what's going on? Do your choices make any sense? Does any of this make sense? To see what they're hiding, you ought to mark this person for death today. I could do that and still follow the rules. Okay, let's find out who deserves to die. 52-year-old student. Decided to return to school to finish their education after their 4 kids grew up and went to find their own paths. I'm for Kelly. Good for her. Good for her. While progress is difficult after such a long pause, Kelly is dedicated and diligent. When not at school, they write slam poetry. Okay, slam poetry is a bit of a knock. I want to keep them in order just so I know I'm doing the alternate thing. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of a university freshman who has just finished reading a couple introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world works. What a nerd. Come on, buddy. We're all in this together. It has been said that Matthias talks too much, however, they themselves think they may not be talking enough at all. Space radiation is their passion, and they're endlessly fascinated by black holes. You're fine. Rust Angelos, firefighter. Join the firefighters primarily to get access to free gym and to woo people at bars by flexing and repeating how they save so many lives. Curiously enough, every time there's a big wildfire, they take a sick leave. Dude, as soon as I saw firefighter, I'm like, this guy can live, but then like he's like taking up a job that somebody else with a better moral background could use. Jonathan enjoys doing pro bono work at various penal facilities all over the country in order to reduce sentences of minor offenders. In their free time, they like to go train spotting with friends and family. Jonathan, you're my kind of guy. You're looking at life. Amado has wanted to become a firefighter. See, look, it's this type of guy that's the problem. As a keen wine enthusiast, Amado is leading the strike team defending the Sun County vineyards from wildfires. Look, Rust, this guy's just an objectively better version of you. You're on the chopping block, buddy. I'm supposed to kill her. Okay. I'm feeling off the rip. You get iced. You do not get iced. I kind of want John to live too. So at this point, I'm gonna break the pattern. So the lady's not gonna be happy about that, but Seitaro is a grad student at a virology lab where their research is focused on studying tuberculosis. I'm fine with letting this guy. I think I'm gonna break everybody's rules today. This guy's like, we got a super tuberculosis on the way. You gotta live. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna count it as 4 live, 4 die. Right now, we gotta let one more person live, and then everybody else is on the chopping block. She's already had kids, and then she's still trying to like better herself. Dude, I know this song bangs. All right, you know what? This guy just seems like a bit of a jerk. Don't love him. Oh, I gotta kill a lot of young people younger than me. This guy does not look younger than me. Oops. He looks like the creepy guy who would hang out at a high school and try to date the 16-year-olds. And with that fact, where I'm judging this guy completely on his looks and a little bit on his behavior, you die. Nothing personal, kid. So now, I think I'm gonna... It's telling me to kill her, so I'll kill her anyways. I did not follow the pattern at all. He will not be happy. And it's basically... I'm just gonna genuinely go for a coin flip on these last two. Because you got 2 students. Actually, I lost my coins. Did I show you guys I got a fidget spinner? I click it a bunch. It spins really fast. Okay. Adam, or Eric, if you're still here, any preferences on who dies here? Between Matthias and Keeley? You got black holes, you got mother of children. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm thinking I just made up my mind. Smartest person in the room. Didn't know that he made up his mind as soon as he's showed up. Yeah, later, man. All right, 4 and 4. That's a decent balance. Alright, time to get yelled at by the boss for messing up.
Grim, welcome.
When I told you my
Remember
idea
when
to become
I
an
told you
author...
My idea to become an author? I think I have appreciated.
Um,
Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious.
I'll say, like, it's a thing. Like, dude, I'm totally gonna buy your book when it comes out, but I'm probably not.
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient.
First copy.
Anyway,
You're picking
we have
favorites.
some official business to take care of. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see.
Yeah, see, I didn't even follow the
Adherence
rules.
to the rules is admirable.
I didn't adhere to the rules.
Now
The only
give
rule
you
is that there are no
goodbye.
rules.
The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time.
Look at how big this name tag is. God, it's the size of like $1. Bedtime. Do it all again. Ton of people. What happened? Firefighters save vineyards. You didn't need that horrible firefighter. He's a bad guy. Sales of regional wine on the rise. Local hobbyist wins photo competition with fabulous frames of a freight train caught in the storm. Local teen perishes in hospital after mishap with high voltage hyperboloid. Ouch. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. That's literally that's how I'm gonna go, I think. Firefighter heroically escapes burning bar only to be impaled by a forklift. Oh, jeez. Ouch. Super tuberculosis. Doctors believe elders to be most susceptible. CEO of What social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques. Superstar racer Miguel Salk bring home another trophy. Is he on the chopping block today? He is. I get to decide if he brings home the trophy. Okay. How many have to die? Last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. Oh, I was not paying attention. This is true random. So I'm going to say 3 people have to die. Okay. Alright. 3 people have to die. 4 live. Gregor. Legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. It's awesome. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Feridian region. Doctors, come on. Like, it's an investment in other lives. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it. All right, never mind. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies. Officially? Trying to sew them together. The sentence just gets worse and worse. Trying to sew them together in order to create some sort of new life form that could potentially live forever. All right, man. Yeah. All right, dude. Jeez. What the heck? Kalia teaches biology at an evening school for adults. It's much less frustrating than teaching over-energized teenagers at a regular high school. It can actually be pretty fun because they can go out drinking with their students. Everyone's an adult there, after all. Good for her. Sounds like a relatively good time. Adira retired just a few years ago after they felt they had saved enough money to live comfortably. Their holiday plans were put on hold due to the recent outbreak of super tuberculosis. This game is a little on the nose. Miguel Salk. This is the, theoretical beekeeper? Has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to a fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. Okay. Just because I like watching movies doesn't mean I'm a theoretical director. Not a theoretical superhero. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver in an occupation that unfortunately they hate. I feel bad for this guy. Bruno is a mercenary always ready for work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Feridian with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained to properly act in a combat zone. Giovanni didn't expect to spend as much time with a printer scanner copier as they do. It's old, slow, and unreliable. They dream of one day destroying the printer scanner copier with a baseball bat. You got an Office Space reference here. Meanwhile, they've got a penny skimming program inside their company computer network. Anybody you think's an instant L besides Manuel Lab? I'm looking for 2 more people to kill. I think This lady, you made me happy. You know, you're enjoying your life. You're having a good time in your job. You live. Theoretical. Yeah, exactly. You're going to be on the next Ultimate Tag episode. Beekeeper's gone. You ice this guy? You want him to flip over on the race car track? All right. I do what the chat says. Need one more to go. You live. Here we go. We're going to do this in an interesting way. Let's see. I'm thinking... I'm kind of neutral on most of these people. So... I like the idea of picking one to live. Wait, that's... This isn't going to work as well as I thought it was. Making him a theoretical zombie. You know, I actually had a super dumb idea. I was going to put 3 papers in each direction on the fidget spinner, then spin it. But how would I mean, it's going to end up pointing at all of them probably. So I can't really do what I thought I was going to do. I think for the final death, I'm kind of... This guy's skimming... He's doing something bad, kind of. I mean, he's stealing from his company. You know, it's the worst thing that any of these people are doing, I feel like. Sorry, man. She's following the rules for quarantine, so you get to live. There you go. 4 live, 3 dead. I'm fine with this. All right. Adam, I say we look at how this all turns out the next day. Look at the news, and then we can go ahead and pivot. Okay.
Grim.
So get Discord loaded up. Excuse me?
Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important...
Okay, yeah, let's go.
I see the exact amount of profiles necessary.
Yeah.
Yes. That should suffice, I imagine?
Yeah, let's go for some questions real quick.
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and...
What do you think dying is
No
like?
idea. Our immortality precludes us from such... Yet, I imagine it would be... pleasant.
What if
In
death
that
is extremely bad and
dies
unpleasant?
once. But more likely, death is just nothingness.
What a positive and horrifying way to look at it.
And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no. Hardly.
Okay, this is comforting.
Any other questions? Right.
We'll
Goodbye.
let him get to his book.
The muse beckons.
Okay. Let's see what happened, and then we can go ahead and pivot to the next game. Oh, wait. It's down here. Any humans who seem suspicious? Okay, well, this will be next time I play the game. Seems suspicious. I do like that concept. Oh, jeez. Unemployed monstrosity? Adapa the First? Mercenary squad blows up a museum full of historical documents and artifacts. Anti-war senator demands, why are there unqualified mercs running around in conflict zones committing war crimes? Historians warn. Artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Faradin. We have to do something about the looting that's re-escalating the conflict. Corpse stealing. Doctor found dead. Neck snapped. It's another good, I think you should leave death. It's live. Fear warranted. Superstar racer dies from hundreds of bee stings. He died doing what he loved. Government attempts to pass law that punishes bees for being murdered. I guess posthumously. Thousands of elderly people afraid to leave homes, starving, although super tuberculosis outbreak weakening. This is when did they make this stuff? Read our heartwarming story of a mother graduating there. That's good news. Company gets stolen money back. Money surge acts as production invigoration. World Health Organization announces record investments into virus prevention research. The living corpse is real and here to eat your children. What the heck? Theoretical bee stings. 100 theoretical bee stings. I just have to read this real quick. Alive or dead? This undead creation of Manuel. Oh, I have to decide. Oh, God. Unemployed monstrosity. I think that's what my mom calls me behind my back. This undead creation of Manuel Castellan usually hides either in sewers or Cosmopolis City or in a cabin at the surrounding forest. They're eloquent and always interested in discussing existential philosophy, ideas surrounding life and death. It's Frankenstein. All right, well, I think that's enough of this game for today. Just go main menu. Adam, you want to go ahead and pivot a little bit?